Thanks, Joe. Hey, good morning. My name is Wendy Cabertal. I'm the executive director of a 501c3 nonprofit here in town called Wear Gloves. We have several initiatives, and I'm going to tell you about a couple of them today. In October of 2015, we opened the Dignity Center. The Dignity Center is a place where the most distressed in our community in Ocala and Marion County can come in and earn the things that they need. What that means is we put them to work with their hands, teaching them construction skills, carpentry, painting, jewelry making, t-shirt printing, whatever we can come up with, that they can learn a skill, work with their hands. We pay them the equivalent of $10 per hour, and we pay them in the items that they need. So we meet with each one of them individually. We find out what their goals are, what's the next step for them. Sometimes it's a pair of steel-toed boots so that they can go to Action Labor and get a day job. Sometimes it's a bicycle so that they can get around town easier. So whatever their goals are, that's what we help them meet. Sometimes it's, I want to save for a security deposit so I can get inside. They're not all ready to do that. Sometimes it's baby steps. Oftentimes, when they are given a bicycle from another charity, that ends up at the pawn shop. But they line up at our door to earn a bicycle that they take care of, that they lock up, they keep better track of it. They have pride of ownership in something. They realize they have an asset, they have value. They can create something that people will pay for. And things were going great at the Dignity Center. We were able to provide a lot of these very basic needs for many people in our community. About a year ago, we decided how can we make a bigger difference in people's lives? How can we employ them more hours so that they can create more income and achieve bigger goals? So instead of just a pair of boots and a bicycle, we wanted to house people. So how could we do that? How could we take that to the next level? The team met over a cup of coffee, and we said, what can we do? This was about a year ago, and we realized that this cup of coffee wasn't just hot water and a bean. This was conversation, relationship, community, collaboration. A lot of things were happening over that cup of coffee. Coffee is cool, and people like coffee. So how can we implement that into our mission? How can we hire people to work with coffee to achieve their bigger goals? We thought about a coffee shop, but can we really sell enough cups of coffee to house people on a regular basis? We thought about retail, but with retail market, there's fluctuations. You know, you're gonna have a good month and then you're gonna have a bad month. And we want people to be consistently paid, and we wanted to see our business increase. So then we met Clint. We met Clint at the farmer's market, and he said, I've been thinking about roasting coffee and using some of your people, some of your clients, to create this business and take this to the next step. So we collaborated, and Dignity Roasters was conceived in February of this year. We got a team together to talk about roasting coffee. None of us had ever done that before. We didn't know anything about it, but we did a lot of research. Clint did a lot of research, purchased a coffee roaster. We figured out packaging and shipping and branding and websites and all that good stuff. And we launched on July 1st of this year. So in 3 months, we have now been able to house 2 people, and we have a third person who has a lot of money on account, and he's just trying to decide if he's ready to move inside or not. Maybe he wants a car, he's not sure, but he's ready for a next step, and we're just trying to figure that out with him, what that looks like. We're not trying to give anybody a mortgage. We want them to be ready and to be on board. Our model for Dignity Roasters is subscriptions, because recurring revenue is important to us. We needed to be able to know what was coming in next month so that we knew that we could continue to pay this person's rent. So there's no cash exchanged between the clients and us. They work for us for a certain number of hours a month. We pay their landlord directly. Okay? So we're housing people this way, and next month if sales drop, it doesn't matter because we know we have recurring revenue and we know what's coming in and we know that these people are still going to be housed. Okay? So we have a subscription service online, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. We have, that's the meat and potatoes of our business is the subscriptions of individuals. So we ship all over the country. We also have 7 churches and several businesses that are serving it in their break rooms and brewing it on Sunday mornings. So that's a little bit about Dignity Roasters. We are now your coffee supplier. We're happy to do that. We'll be here delivering coffee every Wednesday for your meetings, and we're grateful. Anything else you need to add?
No, I think a lot of questions. We'd like to have your input and ideas since we're so new.
It is.
It's about community. It's about people. I learned to, maybe you can probably hear me fine, I'm guessing. To roast. Prayers and YouTube is how I learned to roast. I just have a passion for coffee, and that's kind of how it started. I roast with a gentleman. He lives in a tent, so I'm teaching him. He's doing amazing. We can't believe how well he's doing, and just how we kind of just taking ownership in this, that he sees himself moving in a forward direction. So, you know, for us, it's a great coffee. It's a Brazilian coffee that we get. It's about people, though. So I think just questions, really.